Wait a minute. Did she just say that you can smoke weed before surgery?
I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck something up.
Hey, cousins. I missed y'all. Let's get into this video. What's up? It's your cousin Krystal bringing you another video. In this video, we're going to go ahead. This is going to be the 4th live video of our girl Zoe answering some questions for Vixen. This time, I feel like she did so much better versus her previous live videos, Q&As and questions and stuff like that, because she came more prepared and she's being guided a little bit on this video, as well as she had her notes. She had her questions and everything already in her phone. Baby, y'all wasn't about to bum rush her through this video this time, baby. Okay. And she went live on Instagram as well as Facebook, I believe, at the same time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video because oh girl did good. Okay, so let's get into it.
Is it working? It's not showing on my phone. Okay, there we go. Hi, you guys. It's Zoe. I'm here at Vixen Plastic Surgery. I do have your guys' questions popping up on my phone, so I'm going to try my best to answer everybody's questions.
Okay,
so, as you guys know, I've had a breast augmentation and arm lipo about 6 weeks ago at Vixen Plastic Surgery with Dr. Triggs. And about 1 year ago, in a couple months, I got my BBL done with Dr. Cannon. So, I'm like a double masterpiece with Vixen. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll get to them. Hey you guys, you're getting snatched for summer. I love that. Hey, I think everyone's just saying hello. Boobs look amazing. Thank you. I'm obsessed.
Okay, girl.
What are your guys' questions? You guys always come on here and ask me a ton of questions. So if you're wondering about pricing, everybody's pricing, the doctors at Vixen are going to be different. So click the link in our bio and fill out with, your name, your email, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we can let you know pricing and everything.
We got the first question here.
Ooh.
And it's, hey love, which doctor did your BBL?
Dr. Cannon did my BBL.
I know Dr. Cannon
what do you
did
need to
that.
do before BBL? So your coordinator is going to send you an exact list of everything that you're going to need for your blood test and everything like that. You're going to have a physical. And then you're going to have to pass a nicotine test, a pregnancy test at your pre-op, so the day beforehand. So make sure you stop smoking at least 30 days prior to your surgery. How do you know if you need a breast lift? So get a consultation, and one of our doctors will let you know if you need a lift or if you just can get an implant or whatnot. So BMIs with combos, somebody asked that question. 35 is going to be the BMI, the high BMI for your combo. What's the ideal BMI for BBL? So you're not going to, even though our doctors do take, let me see. Dr. Triggs takes up to 37. Shanklin and Cannon take up to 39. Even though they do take a little bit of that higher BMI, for your best results, you're not going to want to be at that super high BMI. So if you can, try to lose some weight before, your BBL. It'll be perfect.
Wow, they went up to 39, y'all.
My date is in June. I'm so nervous. How's your recovery? I'm not going to lie. I mean, for the first few days, it's a little crazy, but it's doable. And it's so worth it. You'll be fine. My doctor works on trans. All 3 of our doctors at Vixen Plastic Surgery works on male patients, female patients, trans patients, whatever you guys need, we can do it.
Period.
What comes with your packages? So it just kind of depends if you're getting a deal with one of our doctors during, one of our special times. Go ahead and ask your coordinator and ask what your specific deal comes with. Sometimes they have boards, sometimes they have massages, sometimes they have fajas. but it's going to be different during different times of the year and during different times of pricing.
There's a question here. It says, how a woman with a BBL plus Tummytuck sleep?
Okay, so there's a few options for that. Seeing as you can't really put too much pressure on your tummy or your bottom, you can either lay on your back and put pillows all around your butt and kind of make like almost like a little hole for your booty. And if you want to lay on your back, otherwise you can get one of those layout chairs, like like the sunbathing chairs, and you can cut a hole for your booty. And it's going to be a little uncomfortable, but then after a little while, it gets easier and easier. After your pain subsides, it gets easier and easier. Just try to stretch as much as you can because sleeping is going to make you pretty stiff. So yeah.
How many massages would you recommend for post-BBL recovery within the first week?
Once a day. So I would say 7 for a week. Yeah, 7. Does Vixen do Cell Saver? Yes, we do.
What size breasts do you have?
Hold on.
I got 400.
Okay, y'all. So, yes, Vixen does do cell savers, but she needs to specify. Dr. Cannon does not offer cell savers. Dr. Cannon does not offer cell savers. Dr. Triggs do, as well as Dr. Shanklin, and it's a few doctors at Havana that offer cell saver. Now, I will not only be doing a lot of videos mainly on Vixen. I'm getting ready to start doing videos on other plastic surgery centers as well, because I get a lot of cousins reaching out asking me about this doctor at Mia Anesthetic, or this doctor at Havana, or this doctor over here with Dr. Williams, so I'm going to be doing research on other doctors, telling you whether they're board certified or not, as well as I'll be explaining to you guys if they've had any depth, any infections. I'm going to give you the good and the bad, if they're good with combos, if they're good with tummy tucks, if I feel like they're real good with skinny BBLs, or if they're better with Lipo 360 BBLs, like Dr. Cannon over at Vixen. So yeah, I'm going to be dealing with a lot of different cousins with starting my concierge business, as well as I will be questioning them and doing surveys and stuff with them on their experience on their doctor, if they're not with Vixen, because I need to know, you all need to know, because it's a lot of cousins that's not really too interested in Vixen, and I mean that's okay, so it's other surgery centers that a lot of other cousins want to know about, and I want to be wide range across the map and explain like different type of expertise when it comes to different doctors and what they excel at the most, or what their expertise are, so I'm just letting y'all know, it's not going to be always about Vixen. We're going to get into Havana. I am so excited about Havana, some of their doctors over there. I've been doing a little bit of research behind the scenes, so I will definitely bring a video to y'all real soon, strictly on Havana surgery doctors over there. Like, y'all sleeping on Havana. I'm just gonna say, some of them doctors over there, baby, they giving and they serving, okay? So let's go ahead and get back into the video.
170 cc's, extra high profile silicone implants.
What to eat before a BBL?
So you just want to kind of get your body healthy, get some iron in your body, some spinach, some proteins in your body, drink a ton of water, get yourself hydrated, drink liquid IVs, because you don't want to get like a real IV and find out that it's like a little hard because you're dehydrated. So just make sure you get your hydration up, just healthy, anything, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that, salads, rice.
How long do you have to stop smoking weed prior to surgery?
So as long as you're not smoking tobacco with nicotine in it, the weed part is totally okay.
Oh my God. God.
Cancel Vixen plastic surgery for marijuana, but the number one thing that you just want to make sure that you are avoiding is nicotine, because you will get canceled.
Wait a minute. Did y'all just hear that? So you mean to tell me that you can smoke weed, but you can't smoke hookah, cigars, or cigarettes, but you can smoke weed. Oh, Lord Jesus, I love it here, but I'm scared.
Don't fly down there, expecting to be okay if you're smoking nicotine.
Even more if you're getting any combo or lift or breast augmentation.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that even more if you're getting a combo
Definitely.
with Tummytuck, breast,
Definitely.
things like that.
Definitely. Dr. Triggs told me that the nicotine is very, very crucial for especially like a breast augmentation. So, hey Armani, it's so pretty. Hey. I go on March 17th. Dr. Cannon March 7th. Oh no, 7 months post-op. Are they gonna put me to sleep for Lipo 360? Yes. Yes, they are.
There's a question here for you. Got a breast augmentation 1 month ago. How long does it take your breast to heal?
So 8 weeks is what, hold on you guys, I'm spinning a little bit. Okay, so 8 weeks is what the doctor told me. You're gonna wanna stay away from nicotine still. You're not gonna wanna like lay on your breast. You're not gonna wanna do too much like pulling of anything because remember it's gonna go underneath your pectoral muscles. So you don't want to constrict your implants. I'm about 6 weeks and a little bit over 6 weeks post-op, and I feel good, but you have to remember that they're still healing internally. So, you don't want to go to the gym and do any, like, harsh workouts or anything. But as far as, like, feeling good, I feel pretty normal. They're still, in the stage where they're going to drop and fluff. That takes, 6 months or so. So with plastic surgery, I just feel like within that first year, it fluctuates a lot. So your healing process is going to be different.
Does Cannon do breast augmentations and BBL together?
He does not. Dr. Cannon does not do combos, but Dr. Triggs and Dr. Shanklin does do combos.
Can you get pain meds the day before surgery? Please answer.
No. So you don't get your prescription until the day of your surgery. What about hookah? So hookah is going to have nicotine in it, so you're not going to smoke hookah for your 8 weeks, after, and you're also not going to be smoking hookah for a month prior. What are you laughing at?
Because you were turning around with your feet like...
This chair is really, spinning from you guys. I'm sorry. Seeing a lot of scams when sending money. Yes, be careful. We don't take Cash App. We don't take Zelle. We don't take Venmo. We only take, our payment portal. So you're going to get that through an email or sometimes a text message from your coordinator at Vixen. If it's not coming from somebody you've already been talking to, or if you have any questions, you can email us, you can call us, you can, text your coordinator and make sure. But we don't use any, banking apps or anything like that. So just be very aware.
How long should I stay in Miami for a mommy makeover?
If you're getting a tummy tuck, because of your drains, I would stay for 10 days. Because you're going to have to come back to the office and get those taken out and, cleaned up and everything. So you don't want any complications to arise. So definitely stay for the full 10 days.
How do I get my hemoglobin up?
Good question. So you can take blood builders. There's a few different brands for that. Floridix is the one that I took because I was a little bit anemic before my BBL. I was taking that for about 30 to 60 days. I can't remember prior. Vitamin C helps, eating a lot of spinach, red meats, stuff like that. That helps as well. If you're severely anemic, I know that some states offer iron. I think they're like transfusions, IV, basically like iron IVs, and that will help boost your hemoglobin up as well. No alcohol before surgery, but does that include wine? Yes. You do not want to drink wine for at least 2 weeks before your surgery. So what happens is alcohol thins your blood, and when you get a BBL, or any surgery for that matter, but when you get a BBL or any liposuction, the incisions are left open. So you're going to be draining a lot of blood, a lot of, fluids. So if you're drinking, your blood is going to be extremely thin and you're going to bleed a lot more. So I would just advise to stay away from that. How long does the breast take to drop? They drop a little bit more and more, every day, every week. Every single person is going to be different. Depends kind of how you start, how big your implants are, which implants you chose. But they're going to change for a good 10 to 12 months. But I can already tell, like I said, I'm 6 weeks post-op. They're still very high, but they're dropping more and more every day. You know, I was getting massages before. Now I just like self-massage. And yeah, so everybody's just kind of different.
Does Dr. Shanklin do lifts and BBL at the same time?
Yes, he does. Dr. Shanklin is the king of combos.
Yes.
Here's another question. Are they gonna put me to sleep for my Lipo 360?
Yes. Yes, all of our procedures done at Vixen plastic surgery is under anesthesia.
When did you sit after surgery?
So I waited 12 weeks because Dr. Cannon told me to wait 12 weeks. Mm-hmm. But after about 2 weeks, I was using the BBL pillow. So for the first 2 weeks, that's going to be probably the hardest part. And you kind of just have to sit on your knees or try to, you know, just not sit on your booty at all. Lay on your stomach, whatever. How soon should you get your labs done? Within 30 days prior to your pre-op. When should you start taking the iron pills? So first, make sure you need iron pills, because if you are not anemic or if your blood count, your platelets are high, you're not going to need those. So first, get your blood tested. See if you're even anemic. You're going to want to shoot for at least like 12.5 for your hemoglobin. If it's anything lower or if it's right at 12.5, I would suggest taking your iron supplements and take those 30 to 60 days. It depends. If you're really anemic, I would take it at least 3 months before to try to build that up, because you will get canceled if your hemoglobin is low.
This is a comment about your breast augmentation. Every time the girls get the boobs done, they can't stop rubbing them. That's true?
It's so true, because first of all, you have boobs now, so it's like, hey, they're there now. Second of all, I do it a lot because you're supposed to kind of massage them into dropping it into place. So if you see me doing that, that's exactly what I'm doing. What if you can't stay 10 days for a tummy tuck? I would just really advise you to stay for 10 days for your tummy tuck, because like I said, you're going to have to get your drains taken out, and you don't want to be on a plane 3 days after your tummy tuck and have your incisions opening, because what are you going to do? It's pretty scary. Who did your BBL? Dr. Cannon did my BBL. January 12th last year. Do they provide a list of recovery homes or nearby hotels close to the facility? No, but if you look up our address, you could just kind of do your research and look at to see who's in the area. You can go on surgery, pages and ask other girls where they stayed at. I stayed a little bit too far from, I live in Miami now for my breast augmentation, but for my BBL, I do not suggest staying longer than like 10 minutes away if you're going to have to go back. Recovery for a BBL just kind of depends. I would say 12 weeks until you can sit. It's going to be about 6 months to a year until like your full healing process is completely done. But as far as like the pain and everything, I would say about like 3 weeks you're starting to feel fine. After a BBL, when are your drains taken out? So at Vixen Plastic Surgery, none of the doctors do drains for BBL, just for a tummy tuck. Yeah, somebody said beetroot. I did not use that but if you have really low hemoglobin, folic acid, I did take that. Mm-hmm. Flordex, B12, iron pills, beetroot. Thank you.
I'm coming in 3 weeks. I'm scared.
Don't be scared. You're going to be just fine. We'll take really good care of you, I promise.
What can we take for pain?
So you're going to get a pain prescription. You're either going to get like Oxys or you're going to get hydrocodone. Take that for as long as you need. I took it for maybe 2 to 3 days. It makes you feel very, very, very sleepy. So for the first few days, just sleep it off. Take the meds, go to sleep. But get up and walk around to prevent blood clots and prevent stiffness. But at for me, 3-4 days, you can just take Tylenol.
How soon can you shower after your BBL Lipo 360?
That's a good question. So for your you're going to get your surgery. That day you're going to go home and you're not going to take off the faja at all. The next day is going to be your post-op. So that post-op appointment, you're going to go in, you're going to get your first massage. They're going to take some pictures, make sure everything's good, talk to you, ask you how you're feeling, take a look at your body and everything. And then when you go home that next day, you can take a shower. So it's about like 24. It depends like what time your appointments are and your surgery and everything. But you can take a shower most likely the next day.
Can I get a mommy makeover and breast implants at the same time?
Yeah, you definitely can. What areas does Lipo 360 cover? So 360 is full circle, right? So just think of it as your abdomen all the way around. So it's going to go from like your panty line to your bra strap line. So it's not going to do your upper back. That's an add-on. You can add that on with all our doctors, but it's an extra cost. So the 360, just think of it all the way around your abdomen right here.
What's the highest BMI that Vixen accept?
39.
Will Dr. Cannon look at your wish pictures?
I believe so, yeah. Yes. Just tell him that you have wish pictures. Because they will. They're going to take your phone and everything and they're going to put it inside a plastic bag when you go for surgery and they're going to put it somewhere. So make sure when the doctor comes in that you tell him like, hey, I just wanted to show you the photo.
If you get an arm lipo, how long is the recovery? Has been the process and everything?
So the arm lipo has been very easy. I'm still numb. Like if you go like this, I can't feel anything. You're supposed to wear your arm garments for about 8 weeks. I wear them usually when I'm sleeping. I was getting massages for the first 3 weeks. Now I just self-massage. Everything feels good. Everybody's different though. Like if you go like this, it's a little painful. It's like the skin is numb, the muscle's a little painful. Like I said, I'm at 6 weeks. So what I've noticed with all the surgeries, lipo is probably the one that takes the longest to feel better. Because your nerves has to reattach, so the skin's going to be very numb for like 6 to 12 weeks, and then the muscle underneath the skin that was where the fat was sucked out, it's going to be tender for like 3 months or so. But everybody's different. It might get easier for you quicker than me. For me, it was pretty painful for the first week. Then after that, it's been okay.
This is another question about your breast. Did your boobs hurt?
Well, so it's surgery, so of course it hurt, but I would say that the breast augmentation was the easiest and least painful surgery out of all three. I smoke vape. Well, I need to stop 100%. So vapes have a high level of nicotine in them. So if you're like a regular vape smoker, I would stop smoking at least 2 months prior to your surgery. No nicotine in your system is crucial to your healing. When should we get our labs done? Within 30 days to your pre-op appointment. Need a little lipo, child. I want my stomach back. I had a baby a year ago. And that's exactly what plastic surgery is for. I stay 5 minutes away. I'm a week post-op with Dr. Triggs. How do you feel? Somebody said, why didn't we get pictures? So if you guys were there, you probably saw that, we have 3 doctors working at our clinics, and we do have quite a few patients that we see every day. So we try to take a lot of before and after pictures. You might actually everybody signs the form saying that we can take pictures. And sometimes your pictures are taken while you're on the table. And some people just don't get photos taken because, we do have a whole videographer team, photographer team, but they're doing other things all at once. So they're not just in the OR or the pre-op or post-op all day. They're kind of just running around. But if you do want to do like a TikTok or like any type of, photos, try to speak up and tell somebody, and we can try to, sneak over there and do a little content.
How is the deposit collected?
They're gonna send you a payment portal through your email. So after you go in for your free consultation by clicking the link in our bio, Somebody's going to reach out to you within the next 24 to 48 hours, and then, they're going to talk about what they're going to get some information from you, make sure you're a candidate for surgery. Then you're going to talk about what surgery you want, which doctor you want, and then they're going to shoot you a link, and you're going to pay with your credit card or debit card, Care Credit, whatever you use. We just don't use Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, none of that.
Is it safe to have surgery while on your period?
Yeah, as long as your hemo's fine, yeah, you totally can.
Can I get my faja in Miami?
Yes, absolutely. So, Vixen Plastic Surgery actually has fajas, so it's super convenient. It's gonna really be the same price as if you get there. So, I suggest just getting it at your pre-op, getting another one, because you're gonna pay for the one that you're gonna wake up in. Some packages do include the faja, so I'd look into that for you. And then buy a second one. So when that one's washing, you can have another one put on, and I would get it a little bit smaller than the one that you're going to wake up in, because they're going to put you in a really big faja because you're going to be really swollen, and it's just easier to get on. So yeah, that's what I would do.
I heard nothing but good things about Vixen. Less than 1 week for me.
I love that. Somebody said, do the drains hurt coming out? I've never personally had drains. I don't have a tummy tuck or anything like that. But I have seen girls get them taken out, and it's just kind of like cringy, but it's not. Nobody's screaming in pain.
Can I wax before surgery?
Yeah.
Yes, please do it.
Right. Yes, please. Somebody asked me where I stayed. I just stayed at an Airbnb, and it was too far, so I'm not even going to tell you where it was because I don't recommend it. The place was really nice. It was just going back to Vixen and back. It was really painful to get in the car, be on my knees. It was just way too far. Miami traffic is a lot, especially because we're located kind of by the airport. So I would find somewhere that's in that same vicinity to stay.
Is a BBL same as Lipo?
No. So a BBL is going to include Lipo 360, but it's a Brazilian butt lift. So what they do is they take your fat from your Lipo 360 and then they inject it they form your booty, your hips, whatever you and your doctor decide on. And then Lipo 360 is just right here. And then you can also do Lipo in other areas like your arms, your inner thighs. I did my underarms as well. You can do like your chin, your, different areas.
What size is the faja they're gonna put you?
It depends. Everybody's going to be different. Depends what your body, I woke up in an extra large faja, but, somebody might wake up in a medium or a 3X. The Exparel shot is for Tummytucks, not BBLs. Yes, correct. How soon before surgery should you stop smoking nicotine? If you're a heavy smoker, I would go at least like 2 months. But yeah, you guys, I tried to answer all my questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. Click the link in our bio if you need a consultation, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, girl. Okay, so what y'all think? I think Zoe did good. I am so proud of her. Her presentation, how she looks, how she dressed. She looks very well put together. She looks like she's been educating herself a lot, maybe one-on-one with the doctors or with the coordinators, learning the different types of procedures, the hemo guidelines, as well as the BMI, the different matrix and stuff like that. And yes, like she really did good. She looks good. She's healing well. Again, Dr. Cannon did her BBL Lipo 360 last year, I believe she said. And then Dr. Triggs did her breast augmentation and her arm lipo. And Dr. Triggs did an amazing job. Of course, we know Dr. Cannon, he whipped that up. But Dr. Triggs, like, I'm loving it. She said her breast size was a 470 cc, I believe. So, yeah, okay, Zoe. So, y'all do hear that. If y'all want to do, like, any, like, little videos or TikToks or whatever, just let them know at pre-op so they can get you going, as well as, I guess, at post-op. Because, some of them girls be leaking and stuff. So I believe that's at post-op the next day. They do like a little intervene or whatever content. But yes, like I am so proud of her. Okay, Zoe to the Zoe. So yes, you guys, I am like so proud of Zoe. Like she really did her thing, right? Like she's getting better and better and better. And when I see her, when I go up there, I'm gonna say, Zoe, I've been doing content on you, and you've came a long way. Like you've came a long way. I'm gonna tell her. And if y'all see her before I see her, tell her I'm doing content on her. And I'm proud that she's doing better, because guess what? You're the spokesman for Vixen, and we're going based off of what you're telling us, what you're saying, and things that you're delivering to us. We're collaborating on it, and we're conversing on it, and we just want to make sure that you're giving us the right information. It seems like you know what you're talking about. You had your stuff together today, and you had your notes. So, girl, I'm proud of you. It's your cousin Krystal. I don't know what happened. My phone just cut me off. But anyways, I want to thank y'all for taking out the time to catch up with Zoe. This is our 4th video, watching her live with Vixen, bringing us the tea, okay? Other than that, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to turn y'all notifications on, because the content is coming. Did y'all see that we at 1,100 subscribers? We have 1,100 family members in the building. Okay. Don't forget to keep y'all notifications on, because y'all be coming like 3 days later talking about, I didn't know you had dropped the video. Turn them notifications on, cousin. Turn them on. Turn them on. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up.
I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck something up.